Let me ask you something. Have you noticed how every time you walk into a grocery store, the prices seem higher than it has last week? I have. I've noticed that on my 3 store shopping comparison that I did last week. I definitely noticed milk costs more, eggs cost more, meat costs more. And if you're living on Social Security or fixed income, it feels like your money just disappears. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how I save over $300 a month on groceries with real strategies you can use starting this week. This is no hype, no fancy apps you don't need. Just simple, senior-friendly savings. Hi, I'm Dan. Welcome to Senior Savings, a channel for everyday folks who want to stretch their dollar, especially in retirement. I'm retired. I've owned a business. I've lived through inflation before. And I've learned that you don't beat high prices by complaining. You beat them with smart habits. So today, I'm walking you through exactly what I do every month to cut my grocery bill. Let's get into it. First thing, and this is huge, you must know what you're actually spending. Not guessing, not estimating, I'm talking real numbers. Here's what I do every month. I keep every grocery receipt for 1 month. Then I add them up. That's it. Most seniors are shocked when they see the total. Before I started tracking, I thought I was spending about $400 a month. Turns out it was closer to $700. That shocked me right there. And when I was working, I just didn't worry about that stuff. We just went into the store and bought what we wanted and never really looked at that kind of stuff. But now that we're on a fixed income, we're both on Social Security, we have to pay attention to it just a little bit closer. So $700 shocked me. That's when I knew something had to change. So step 1, save the receipts for 30 days. Add them up, write the number down. You can't fix what you don't measure. Part 2, stop loyalty shoppings. This one hurts some people. Stop being loyal to one grocery store. Stores are not loyal to you. We shop 3 different stores. Actually 4. I will use a local grocery store here. It's been around since the 1940s. And they withstood all of the big box stores. That's where I buy my meat. They're loyal. They have great meat at a reasonable price. So that's where I buy my meat. Occasionally, if I find chicken on sale or something like that at Walmart or Kroger or Aldi, I'll go ahead and pick it up. I have 2 freezers sitting behind me that I'll go ahead and put extra meat in that I have. So again, stores aren't loyal to you. They raise prices whenever they want. So here's what I do. I rotate stores. I buy meat at one place, like I mentioned, produce at another, pantry items somewhere else. Yes, it takes a little more effort, but that effort puts real money back in your pocket. One store might have cheap chicken, another has cheaper bread. Another beats everyone on canned goods. And I find that pretty much true. I buy my canned goods usually at Walmart. They seem to be a little less expensive than what Kroger and Aldi does. Aldi sometimes will have cheaper canned goods depending on what you're looking for. But if you only shop one store, you're paying convenience tax. And that adds up. Buy generic first. Let me tell you something. After 70 years on this planet, most store brands are just as good as name brands. I'm telling you, I don't see a bit of difference in the taste. And I'm 74 years old, and I have tried it all many, many, many times over. So sometimes it is better. I stopped buying brand names, cereal, canned vegetables, pasta, sugar, flour, frozen foods, and I honestly can't tell the difference. That change alone saves me about $80 a month. Here's a simple rule. Try the generic once. If you don't like it, fine, go back. But most of the time, you'll keep it. Meat is where the money goes. Absolutely true fact that meat is going to be your most expensive thing that you're going to purchase at the grocery store. Meat is a silent budget killer. Here's what I do. I buy only meat when it's on sale. Then I portion at home. One big pack of chicken becomes 2 dinners, 1 soup batch, 1 freezer pack. Same with ground beef. When I buy a 10-pound tube of Walmart ground beef, we will separate that in 1-pound packages, and then we will just make several different meals out of that 10-pound of hamburger. So that's the way we do it. Same with pork chops. I also plan meals around what's cheap, not what I feel like eating that day. The mindset shift saves me over $100 a month by itself. Shop with a list or pay the price. This sounds simple, but it does work. Never go into a grocery store without a list. And I can tell you that is a fact, because you find yourselves buying stuff you never even considered buying, because it's out in front. They put it in really good areas for you to notice, and then you buy it. So impulsive buying is designed into the store layout. Those snacks near the checkout, that's definitely not by accident. When I shop with a list, I stick to it. No wandering, no browsing, no, oh, that looks good. The discipline saves another $50 every month. Cook once, eat twice. Here's a retirement secret. Cook extra, eat leftovers. Soups, casseroles, chili, these are senior savings gold. One cooking session can give you 3 or 4 meals. We do that with chili. We do that with chicken and dumplings. We'll get 3 to 4 meals out of every meal that she cooks the first time. And sometimes I help, by the way. Less takeout. Now that's where we're guilty. We'll eat out sometimes a couple days a week, and we're trying to cut that back as well. The food don't taste as good when you eat out anymore. The prices are going through the roof. They've shrunk the size of the food you used to get. And now they want you to tip on a carryout. That's ridiculous. I refuse to buy into that mentality. I know I'm going to get a lot of comments on that, a lot of haters that serve food. But you know what? When I have to get in my car and I have to go pick that up, I'm not tipping anybody. I just don't believe in doing that. So less takeout, less waste. More money stays in your account. Quick recap. Let's recap what we talked about. Track your real grocery spending. Stop loyalty shopping. Buy generic first. Only buy meat on sale. That one right there is critical. You need to make sure when you buy meat that it's on sale at one of those stores that are close to you. Now, I understand some of you live in a food desert, but it is what it is, and you can usually find your way to get to the store, a bigger box store if you have to, or Kroger's or a Walmart or an Aldi, where you might save some money. I shopped at a place a couple days ago that I got a video coming out next week called Trader Joe's. I don't know if you guys have one around you. Some of you put it in the comment section if you do. They're a little higher on price, but they got some really neat stuff that you don't find in other stores. Just odd stuff, and it's very good quality food. And they were rated the #1 grocery store in the country. So hopefully you guys got one of them close to you. They don't have a lot of different selection. They'll have a brand that may be their brand and a couple other items, but typically speaking, they don't have 3 or 4 items of one item. And that's what Walmart and Kroger's does a really good job of. So you just catch yourself buying something, seems to be a little more expensive, but it's got a name brand on it, so I must eat it. I watch these cooking shows, and I see that a lot. They'll use canned goods. A lot of them use generic, but I'll see canned goods they're opening up, and it is Del Monte, it's Hunt's, it's the more expensive stuff that are on the shelf. And guess where they put that? Eye level, to where you can see it. And those manufacturers pay those grocery stores for that privilege. Trust me. Again, buy generic first, only buy meat on sale, always use a list, cook once, eat twice. Do just half of these and you'll feel the difference. Do all of them and your grocery bill will drop fast. If this helped you guys, hit that like button so YouTube shows this to other seniors. Subscribe to Senior Savings for real-world money tips and comment below. What's the one grocery item that shocked you the most this year? Thanks for watching.